Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. Continuing our conversations with candidates who are running in the elections this November, I'm joined by one of the candidates for City Council District 2 in Farmington. Herman Punchbuck is here. He is running for re-election after being appointed to that spot. And thank you for coming in this morning. Appreciate you being here.
Good morning. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you very much. As I mentioned, you have had that seat for a number of years now, and you've decided to run for re-election. So it must agree with you.
Yes, I've been there a year and a half,
right,
since March 2024, and it's something that I didn't know I would be doing, but once I got into it, I love it. I love helping the community. I love being a servant, for the city, and that's just my heart.
Very good. And so what are some of the things, I guess, that most maybe surprised you about being on the city council? Was there anything that you were kind of surprised when you first got there?
The first thing I was surprised about, when I had my interview, the mayor asked, where area do you think you'll be most effective? Mm-hmm. And I told him in the schools, because my heart is to if we reach the younger generation, they'll grow up with some stability.
Right.
That's the way I raise my daughters and the boxers in my gym. But I told the mayor, I would like to help with the schools, and he said, we don't have nothing to do with the schools.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that was an eye opener for me. So
sure,
something new.
But you still, through the city, though, have some impact on children, especially children in the district that you would represent. Right. There's a lot of kids that live in that neighborhood, yes, in District 2.
Yep.
And so, what are some of the things that you think that the city's been able to do or can do with kids in that part of the city?
In our area, I know we only see them when they're getting on and off of the bus, but I mean, just being visual, mm-hmm, just keeping an eye on our kids when we're driving in all areas, all districts. Keep an eye on the area. If you see something, say something.
True.
If you see any activity that shouldn't be there, let me know. And then I'll make some calls and we'll take care of it.
Right. What are some of the biggest accomplishments that you can look at it from your time on the city councils? Anything you want to share about some of the things you've been involved with, some of the decisions the council's been making?
One of the big things that I'm personally proud of is I finished Leadership San Juan.
Uh-huh.
And that was something I didn't see again. I went in there, and something great for the city. It's a great learning part. It took a whole year, and I graduated from there, and we had an awesome class, awesome team, and that's an awesome program.
Good. And you learned a lot, it sounds like to me, too.
So much, yeah.
Right. Very good. And with your other work that you do and the other things that you're involved with in the community, there seems to be a component with children there as well. You seem to work a lot with kids, whether it's at your gym or church or things like that. That's also a lot of things that you find interesting.
Yes. I run a boxing gym here in Farmington, and it all started out with my daughter. She was 10 years old at the time, mm-hmm, and she wanted to box. And it was back then, I was involved with a group. They had a rehabilitation home. So I would bring all the guys that were just like paroled from prison. They went into this home. I would bring them to my house, and we would have a barbecue. So we had a big barbecue. I remember De La Hoya was fighting, and we just had a great time. And my daughter was there. She tapped me on the shoulder, and I said, "Hey, baby, what's up?" And she says, "Hey, Dad, I want to box." And I was like, wow, because I have 4 daughters. We were going to ballet and tap dancing. I wanted a son, and she wanted to box. So that's how we opened. I went to the other coaches here, and for some reason or another, it didn't work out. So we just, I won the mechanic of the year out in the oil field. And I told my wife, let's open a boxing gym. And 16 plus years later, we're still going.
Still going strong. Sounds like it.
Yeah, we trained last night.
Okay, very, very good. And so going back to City Council, talk to me a little bit about some of the issues that you feel are going to be important in the next 4 years for if you win re-election, what you'd be dealing with on the City Council. What's out there ahead?
When it comes up, I just hit it head on, whatever it is. Lately, I've been getting calls and emails from different constituents in our district, and I go out to their location, I'll go out to their address, and I'll go out to and talk to them in person, and I'll say, hey, how can we resolve this issue? We had an issue with some dogs, we had some issue with some gates, we had some issue with some damages, and we just, as soon as they come up, I try to hit them as fast as we can.
Gotcha. That's important.
Yeah.
And bigger issues facing the entire city? Are there some things that you've been working on with your fellow city councilors or the mayor that you think will be coming back around in the next 4 years?
The big things that I see is just the stuff that we're doing, the things that we're building. Always taxes.
Always.
So we're working on that, taxes, and how to draw people to Farmington. We love Farmington, and we want others to see it. So we always want to draw in Farmington. One of the big issues we had was airport.
Right.
We lost them right before COVID or during COVID, and now we're glad to have them back. Mike Lewis is doing a great job up there, and that's in my district.
Right. District 2, that's true. You're talking about the commercial air service
Yes.
that's back now. That's
Yeah.
true. And it seems like people are using it, which is important
Yes.
too. It's kind of a use it or lose it situation.
I just flew to Italy, and I started my trip here.
Okay. Very good. Very good. My guest this morning, Herman Punchbuck, is here. He is running for Farmington City Council, District 2. And the other thing I wanted to ask you a little bit about District 2 is it's kind of in the middle of town, and there's some unique situations, some unique needs of the residents of District 2, would you say?
Yeah, my area is basically the west side of Farmington. So I like to tell everybody Brookside all the way out to Troy King Road, but it goes in deeper.
Yeah.
I believe it's Knudsen or Santiago Street, one of those streets right there, all the way to the west side. We have a diverse group of people. We have every race there. And we have the Walmart on the west side. We have the new stores coming up. We just had the Allsups. We're getting a Maverick put up right now. And some other things are going to be built. There's going to drive-through coming through pretty soon. So we just, I love all of our people, and I go around and I'll speak to them. I was up on the new housing district right behind Troy King.
Right.
Talking to different families the other day. They stopped me. I was putting up a sign, and, hey, can we talk to you? And I'm like, yeah. So I just told them I'm just a regular person.
True. Well, that's true. What were they talking to you? What did they want to ask you about? Were they just talking to you about the neighborhood?
Asked me questions about me.
Uh-huh.
They wanted to know about me, and I'm an open book. I mean, I just told them, hey, I'm a man. I've been married 28 years, been with my wife for 30 years. We have 4 daughters. 3 of them graduated Farmington High School, and I got 1 more in Farmington High School, and work hard. I run a boxing gym. I do the jail and prison ministry, and I love family, and I love our city, and whatever I can do to better our city, that's my focus.
Got it. Very good. You talked a little bit about getting people to come to Farmington and to visit Farmington, and so I know outdoor recreation has been a big focus with the city and the county and other entities in the area. Is that something that you feel is an important thing to pursue and to continue to look at, as some of the outdoor recreation opportunities and amenities that the city can offer to people?
Yeah, some of the amenities that I see, I love four-wheeling. I have a RZR, so I like to go out to Chokecherry Canyon, out to the Glades.
Right.
There's a big 4x4 community here. We got the full-size trucks, and we got the RZRs, the off-road vehicles. So, and they have big rallies, and they have a great time out there. They close off Main Street, and we just bring everybody in. We also have the bicycles out there in District 4, Janet's area. We have the bike trails and the bike tracks, and we're just getting started with the All Abilities Park here at the Old Tibbetts. Mm-hmm. We just got the Gate Wave.
By the museum, right?
Yeah,
You've been surfing?
You can surf. And
have you done it?
I'm going to belly surf to begin with.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
And just so many things. I mean, the first day on the job for me was the groundbreaking of the Pinion Hills Extension.
Right.
So I got sworn in, let's say yesterday, and then today they said, okay.
Get over here and grab a shovel.
Yeah. So I hit the floor running.
Right.
And I haven't stopped.
Very good. And all those things that you mentioned, the Wave and the All Abilities Park and the Brookside Pool is one of those things, the golf courses, the trails, all those things all go in to help, I guess, attract people to this area. And you think it's important for the city to help maintain those or support those in its capacity as a city?
Yeah. Those are kind of like like the fun things. But there's a lot of things that are hidden in the city that we don't see, like the roads, the water, the sewer, the electricity. Those
Right.
are other areas that are big on our agendas. We just got some new pumps put in on the south side, so we can drain water quicker for the south side. And then we got new electric, they call them rice engines. They put them in, and we ordered them. We got 2 of them in, I believe. And then even the electric and the water, even the roads, we have a plan on all the roads. Everybody's probably mad about the roads being closed, but we have a plan. We're going to do this side, and then we're going to do this side, and then we're going to go to 30th, then we're going to go to 20th, then we're going to go to the east side and the west side. So we have a plan for the roads, and that's nice to see. I know there's going to be somebody complaining all the time, but if we don't fix our roads, there's going to be potholes.
Right.
So,
And that plan, I guess, is for kind of regular maintenance on these roads so that they don't get too deteriorated, I guess, and they're maintained over time. Is that the idea?
yeah, we I like to believe we have a plan for them. We have a 5-year plan for Farmington. So different things we're doing, and we just take care of our roads as we see it, and then the community is big to calling in if a street light's out or if something's down or one of the lines are down. They'll call us right away.
Sure. Got it. Let me ask you a bit, too, about, you talked about budgets, right? And so public safety is always important. I think folks are concerned about that. We've seen issues with crime. The police chief's talked a little bit about it. The sheriff's talked a little bit about juvenile crime specifically. Is that something that you follow and are watching? And what do you think the city can do in that area?
We, as a city, we got some good, I'm looking for the word, some good plans for new people to come. So we're looking for new officers.
Sure.
We got incentives. There you go.
There you go.
We got incentives for officers to come in. So if you're planning to be an officer, you want to be an officer, I invite you to come because we need more police officers. Farmington's doing a great job. We also have a I don't know what they're called, but there's like an ambulance for people, the inebriates that are on the street if they're passed out. We have a different group. Not the ambulance is not sent over there. It's a different group that comes in, and then they decide if they need medical attention or if they need to go to the behavioral health.
Right.
On Four Winds, I think it's called, or I'm sorry.
Or TOTA, maybe.
TOTA,
right?
there
Right.
you go.
That's
TOTA
it.
Behavioral.
Right.
And that's an awesome facility. I got to tour it. So we have, and those help give more time to our officers, because our officers don't need to be out there if somebody's only passed out. They got a group. We have a group they look just like ambulances. They'll get them, assess them, either medical or either to the TOTA Behavioral. And we, from our church, we sent a van out there, so we got a group of guys coming from there as well. So
Right.
we hit them on the city side, and we hit them on the spiritual side from our church.
Which is good, very, very good. And I guess from the city side, though, it's important to maybe have those resources available. I know the city is a major funder and partner in some of these things like TOTA and things like that to provide these things for either residents or visitors that may need them. You feel that's money well spent?
Yeah, that's money well spent. There's sometimes we got to cut budget on this side to add over here, take it from here and put it there. And we have an awesome city council and city, and we stretch every dollar that we can. We'll pull back on this and we'll add to this where we need to, where we see the need. And that's one thing that I'm learning. I was joking with a friend of mine, and I said, in my home I deal with 1 0. In my job I deal with 2 zeros. At the city we deal with 10 zeros.
There's a lot of zeros. That's true. Yeah.
So, but it's awesome to see that, and it's awesome to appropriate them in different areas.
Sure. Final question. We're running out of time, Mr. Buck, but I wanted to ask you about utilities. The city owns the electric utility in the city, and rates, I think, are always something that they're watching to try to keep them affordable for the residents of Farmington. Is that something, too, that you are paying attention to, I guess, and becoming more challenging, I guess, too, the way the energy fields are these days? Yeah.
So the city, the electric utilities across the state of New Mexico, we have the lowest electric prices. If you go to different cities, Aztec has a different group. They pay a little bit more. So I love the way we have it and the way it's structured. We have a great team of guys that run all that, and our prices are the lowest in the state if you look it up.
Right. Very
Farmington.
good. And that's important to you, to
Yes.
keep it affordable
Yep.
for folks. Got it. Well, Mr. Buck, is there, if folks want to find out more about you or your campaign or ask you questions that I haven't asked you today, what's the best way to reach out to you? Are you on Facebook or phone number, or what would you like to share?
Yeah, you can look on Facebook. I have a page for my campaign. Vote for Herman Punch Buck. Come by and give me a message or leave a comment or something, and I'm available. Usually I like to dress up for different things, but this morning I had to do a tow call, so I was out towing a car. But I'm available 24/7. If somebody needs to talk, I am available at any time, and not only on the city level, but on the personal level. You know, I have a lot of people that call me and reach out to me all the time.
I appreciate your time coming in to talk to me today, and good luck with that campaign.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.